Good morning, YouTube. Got a few comics to look at this week. The first is Bloodshot and the Hardcore. I'm still hanging in there with some of these Valiant books. I enjoy them, though some of them are getting a little long in the conceptual tooth, but I still enjoy Bloodshot and Hardcore. This is a pretty nice cover, very graphic. Follow the red bouncing ball. Overall, Bloodshot now has his troops, his team, his gang of guys who is the Hardcore, and they just had a crossover with Archer and Armstrong, and this is the beginning of some sort of new story where I guess he takes on his team because it's called Bloodshot versus the Hardcore. Next, we have Stray Bullets Killers, number 3. One of my favorite comics, Stray Bullets. New series, issue 3 is out. Jump on board if you haven't checked it out yet. You can get all the back issues in trades or a giant omnibus edition from Image. He's always used this cover format with the top third, the top almost 2/3 of the cover being the logo and the bottom third being an image. It usually works all right. Can't say I love that much logo on a cover, but what the heck? It's usually, the comic's always good. Usually the image is striking, as this one is here. So I can't complain too much about Stray Bullets covers, since they're all done like this. And next we have The Walking Dead 127, A New Beginning. The old storyline that, must have gone on for 24 issues is finally over, and we get a new storyline, a new cover format, a new logo, and a new character, whoever this is on the cover. I haven't read it yet. The Walking Dead covers, especially the last All Out War line, I never liked, but this one's not bad. It gives you a little scene. I like the texture in the background of it. I like the texture in all the zombie hands. This one works for me. I have to say The Walking Dead I found a little slow for the last I don't know how many issues, but I'm still a fan of it. I'm still going to buy it because it's even slow. The Walking Dead is still good. It just didn't give me as much of the unexpected as I had seen in the previous 100 issues or so. But we'll see how this new direction goes. I'm not dropping it anytime soon. And here's a one-shot special I picked up called Tales from the Con. It collects the webcomic that's written by Brad Geiger and drawn by Chris Giarrusso. You may know Chris's name from his Bits comics. He's got his G-Man comic that he does from Image, and he's got those, what are they called? Marvel Bits? I have to find one now. Hold on. No. Chris does the Marvel Minis. Pardon me, it's someone else who's got Bits. But this is Chris's other work from Marvel and his own book, which Chris also writes from Image. But this is the webcomic that's done for, what is it? One of the Comic-Con websites. This is posted on. It gets posted every week, so I guess they decided to collect it in a single-issue comic book, year 1. So hopefully it'll be a year 2 next year. But it's a fun little comic, based on people going to Comic-Cons. You can look up Tales from the Con on the web too and read it. Here is Starlight issue 3. I'm still undecided if I want to put this permanently on my pull list. I've bought issues 1 through 3, and it's a Buck Rogers came back to Earth 50 years ago after all his adventures on some faraway planet, and nobody believed him on Earth. So for the last 50 years, he's just been happily married. You know, he's an old man now. His wife died, and then someone from the faraway planet showed up on Earth to bring him back to the Buck Rogers-like world. And it's pretty well done, but you know, it's nothing. It's what you'd expect. It's old hero throwing the uniform back on and diving back into the world of heroics, sort of thing. It's not bad. It's not. I'm kind of indifferent. I like it, being that I bought three issues of it so far, but I'm a little indifferent towards it since it's only given me the expected so far with the first 2 issues. We'll see how issue 3 does. I'll see if I add any more issues to my list. Here is The Field, issue number 2. I'd actually, after I bought issue number 1 of The Field, I actually decided not to put issue number 2 on my pull list because I was deciding if number 1 made the cut or not, and I decided, I really wasn't that interested in it. But then I liked this cover. So there's the power of a good cover for you. It was in the comic shop, and I said, you know what? I like this cover. I'll pick it up. I like the faces of the 2 guys on the motorcycle. I think they're well done. The bottom half of the cover that kind of disappears into murky purple and gray is like, With the top half of the 2 guys on the motorcycle, one having a good time, the other scared because he's on the back of a motorcycle. I don't know. That just got to me. I was like, you know what? This cover is interesting. I'll pick up this next issue. Why not? So, make your covers good, people. Someone might pick it up. This isn't a purchase, but it's a freebie that DC published this week that is just a catalog of all their graphic novels. I decided to, take a free copy just to look through, even though I'm probably not getting any DC graphic novels. I found the cover fun. Terry Dodson, and I think was the artist on it, if I remember. And it just reminds me of, I always said I wanted to figure out the exact year that there was the last cover with Batman smiling on. Because if you remember, before the 60s or so, when he was revamped, Batman was forever smiling on his covers. Then after a certain point, you never saw Batman smile on a cover again. Maybe you saw him smile on the inside, I don't know. But he's never been smiling on covers. And here he is, reading a book and cracking a little smile on the cover. So that made me go, hey, I don't know how long it's been since Batman smiled on a cover, but here's one where he actually is. So, if you want something with a good cover on it, this is a freebie from DC this week. And finally, I've got this gigantic book. It's Jack Kirby's New Gods Artist Edition. It's 11 by 17 inches. You can see how big it is. If you don't know what these are, they reproduce the artwork at full original art size, which is 10 by 15 on 11 by 17 paper usually. And it's just gorgeous. They're ridiculously expensive. I think this one was $130. And I get some, now you know why I don't buy back issues, because I save all my money for these. I've got a handful of them from the last couple of years. And I want to give you a good look at this one later on, as soon as I figure out how to shoot it, to make it an interesting video. But if you're looking for something really special, holy cow, this is nice. I mean, I'm a Jack Kirby fan. I've read and enjoyed the New Gods, but seeing it this way, holy cow, the artwork is just spectacular. But I'll bring you this in its own video sometime soon. Alright, talk to you later, YouTube. Over and out.